What's up, Bama Insider Nation? Trey Kennedy back for the next in our coaching spotlight. Today we're going to be talking about running backs coach Robert Gillespie. Before we get into this video today, guys, hit the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and go to BamaInsider.com for all things Alabama Crimson Tide. Gillespie was born in Los Angeles, California in 1979, but as a young boy he moved to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where he attended Hattiesburg High School and was a standout high school football player. He rushed for 1,957 yards and 26 touchdowns with another 700 receiving yards as a senior in 1997, which got him All-American honors. He accepted a scholarship to play at the University of Florida. Under Steve Spurrier, from 1998 to 2001, Spurrier would often rotate Gillespie in and out with Ernest Graham, the other tailback, and in 4 seasons, Gillespie totaled 1,854 rushing yards. He was also a sure-handed receiver out of the backfield for the Gators as well, something that we'll talk about throughout this video that set him up for the mindset he has coaching the game. He became the second all-time Gators running back in career receptions with 96 and receiving yards with 1,091. He was a team captain his senior year in 2001 and defeated the Maryland Terrapins 56-23 in the Orange Bowl, finishing 3rd in all major polls. After 2001, Gillespie went undrafted, but his coach at Florida headed to Washington to coach the Redskins and decided to take Gillespie with them. They signed him as an undrafted free agent in 2002, and he played for the Redskins for a single season. That 2002 year, played in Europe for the Frankfurt Galaxy in 2003, and spent a little bit of time with the Jacksonville Jaguars in that 03 season as well. Now, after his professional playing career was over, Gillespie returned to Gainesville and completed his degree in exercise and sports science back in 2005. Once he had his degree, Gillespie decided he wanted to start coaching. He spent his first season in 2005 with the South Carolina Gamecocks. He would end up there for 4 years, beginning his tenure as a graduate assistant in 2005 before being elevated to the running backs coach in 2006, where he mentored Corey Boyd, a running back at South Carolina, the first to be drafted since 1998. Gillespie, after that, spent 2 seasons at Oklahoma State as the running backs coach from 2009 to 2010. He coached future NFL running backs Kendall Hunter, Joseph Randall, and Keith Totson. Hunter was an All-American for the Cowboys and went on to play in the Super Bowl for the 49ers. But after the 2010 season, Gillespie decided it was time for his next stop. Headed up north to West Virginia, where he spent 2 seasons, 2011 and 2012, helping the Mountaineers to the 2011 Big East title. They rushed for an average of 171.8 yards per game. That was in 2012, a mark that was improved upon by almost 50 yards per game. After the 2012 season, he came back down south and joined up with Rocky Top in Tennessee, directing a rushing attack that scored a rushing touchdown in a school record 32 straight games. The Vols scored 31 rushing touchdowns in 2016 alone to go along with 2,668 rushing yards as a team, making it the first since 1992, 93, and 94 seasons that UT had topped the 2,000 rushing yard mark in 3 consecutive years. After 5 seasons at Tennessee, Gillespie decided to move on and join up with the Carolina Tar Heels, where he served as assistant head coach and recruiting coordinator in addition to working with the running backs. He guided 2 of the nation's finest running backs, Javonte Williams and Michael Carter, in 2020, both of them declared for the 2021 NFL Draft. And while his tenure was short at North Carolina, he made his impact. Sending those 2 to the NFL, he looks back at a 17-year career in coaching. He's produced 10 NFL running backs, including the 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara. He will add 2 more to that list, with Javonte Williams and Michael Carter going to the NFL, and including Kamara, Gillespie mentored 3 NFL running backs at Tennessee, 3 at Oklahoma State, and 2 each at South Carolina and West Virginia. And now, he gets set to join up with Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. This past January, Alabama lost running backs coach Charles Huff as he left for the head coaching job at Marshall. Gillespie is going to be in charge of a young and talented group of running backs in his first season with Alabama, and Brian Robinson is going to be at the helm to lead the way. Yesterday, we released a video on Holloman and Wiggins, and I love these 2 coaches getting together. They have very similar mindsets. They both could coach receivers, they both could coach running backs. And a lot of the times this season, you're going to see a running back catch the football and have opportunities after that. This is going to be a receiving-heavy running back room, and that's the profile this Alabama offense is going to have at times this season, these 2 leading the way on that charge. For more information on Robert Gillespie, the rest of these coaches, and all things Alabama football, head to BamaInsider.com. Give us a like and subscribe to the YouTube page. We appreciate all of your support. For BamaInsider.com, my name is Trey Yanity. This has been a coaching spotlight on running backs coach Robert Gillespie.